like Alex said, the CGI hasn't finished. Like, it's not complete
So
because like they have all of those textures for Mark Ruffalo as Professor Hulk that I'm sure they will add for.
But why would they show it to us? It's like the Sonic thing.
Because upfronts were this past week.
What does that mean?
So studios do this event in cities called upfronts where like they'll like it's kind of like gaming conferences or like when like they'll host like a here's what's coming to our network. So we just got like a lot of like cancellations and renewals, and Disney usually tries to do trailers and big stuff like that. So
they probably not want to see it.
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that, but it's not like Sonic bad.
Right.
I just really love what's her name. What is her name?
She-Hulk?
Tatiana.
Yes, Maslany. She's fantastic. Like one of the best actors I've ever seen.
Yeah.
But then I was like,
But the series doesn't come out until August. So they still have like 4 months to fix that CGI.
Yes.
Katie?
As a not as a I don't know, I'm not as familiar with the Marvel universe. Where does she fit it? How is she like Bruce Banner in that something happened and now how is she She-Hulk?
She's Bruce Banner's cousin. And
so they're not doing anything.
No.
Okay.
It's not like the Hulk isn't an STD. He didn't like pass it up.
A love thing. Like, we made
Sorry, you just gave me gamma herpes.
There's a short story though that would like be taught in abstinence classes about how if you sleep with someone outside of marriage, they give you their rage. Like
their rage?
Were you
like you think about it, the whole thing is you won't like me when I'm angry. So in theory, that's what he would give. Rage.
He's gamma herpes.
And Joe Germano is correct. In the comics, she gets the irradiated blood from a blood transfusion from her cousin. They're the same blood type.
So they'll let the Hulk donate blood, but my gay ass is on a list. I see. We'd rather go get green and big versus just live a little longer. I don't know.
Live a little happier. Live a little spicier.
Yeah, I mean, like, cause I'm on prep and I'm negative, so I'm not gonna insert myself and have a faux status for the sake of conversation. But back to the topic at hand. The CGI.
Dan said something very interesting. Oh no, we're hilarious, and someone should write that down.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what?
Dan said a guy deep faked spoiler in Mandalorian in 1 week so well that they hired him to do the CGI in the future. 4 months is a lot of time.
Yeah,
wow. To get a job.
It's very true. He did the Luke. It was the. I mean, I don't care anymore. He did the Luke Skywalker CGI work, and they were like, "Foot, you want to come over and do this for us?"
I want to get a job that way illegally.
I don't think that's illegal.
It's illegal.
It's a roundabout way of showing someone your resume.
Just
didn't Spider-Man give one of his? I just maybe I should go watch it.
Yes.
The last Marvel movie that I like saw and paid attention to was Iron Man 2.
I'll be honest, I loved Iron Man 2. I liked it more than the first Iron Man. I realize it is a very controversial opinion. But I just have to pause this by saying, holy shit, Julia Bowman. Hi,
Julia.
I miss you. I'm so glad that you've tuned in.
She's not tuning in. She just came in here to drop that nugget and she's out.
Dropping knowledge.
I don't even know the last movie I saw in
Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
I was just at the theater.
Nope. I'm probably 100 behind that.
Listen,
what do you guys feel about WandaVision?
Everyone go run and watch WandaVision the movie.
Oh. It's a movie? I thought it was a TV show. I don't know nothing.
Don't confuse us. We don't know anything.
Ain't but a simple woman, and Alexis has the brain cell, okay?
Which she's putting right now through an incubator of illness.
Exactly.
Wait. Should we? Are people gonna think we're lying to them because we said it was a full house?
Yeah. So Jonathan is on his way. I warned you all that Jonathan would be late. Alexis is currently suffering from 102-degree fever and a migraine, so she had to bow out last minute. But when I put up the event, I was not lying.
We're not like, that'll get him to come. He'll like that.
But no, Katie, so WandaVision is the TV show, but Multiverse of Madness, the movie, featured, in my opinion, Wanda so much more than Doctor Strange that I just keep calling it WandaVision, the movie.
Thank you.
Doctor Strange was a sidekick in his own movie, but I still loved it.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
still loved it.
Josh
Kahn, that's anti-Semitic.
Oh, yeah!
Burn. Guys, what do you think Jeff's middle name is?
I think Jeff's middle name...
I can tell you what the guesses were in the group chat.
To give this context, I wrote a sketch this week that I sent everyone because I want to film it with them. And the only person who was complimentary of it thus far was Katie Noble.
I haven't read it yet.
But she very excitedly said what she thought. She said my first name and what she thought was my last name in all capital letters.
No, your middle name.
Did I thank her for
your
being complimentary? No. All I said was, is that what you think my middle name is?
And I said it was my best guess.
Is that what you think the only Jewish middle name is?
No, it could be.
Asshole?
No, she guessed Aaron.
Oh, that's true. But I really thought you were going to do you think
Luda?
asshole is the only Jewish middle name?
I think it's Anthony.
Simeon, Levi, Naphtali, Issachar, Asher,
No,
Dan.
we know it is.
Zebulun and Gad took the
AW.
total to
It's
9.
AW because we got you that monogrammed journal that one time.
You did.
I know it's y'all. So everyone put your A guesses in the chat. Asshole's been taken, so
It's not Aaron.
It's not asshole, it's not Aaron. The two main guesses.
Most popular A names.
No
one tell Alex.
Oh, is it Alex?
No.
Push comes to shove, I'll drop Alex and go by the actual first name.
Yeah. Okay. Arky.
It's Ariel. His name is Ariel.
Daddy, I love him.
Katie, did you have another bad guess?
Yeah.
What was it?
Arthur.
Not Arthur.
Oh, but he seemed like it might have been maybe it starts with the R. Arnold.
Oh, Abraham. Sorry, Josh said it was Abraham.
Adam. Is it Adam?
Not Adam. No.
Avocado.
Father Abraham had many sons.
Avocado. I am Jeffrey Avocado Wolfall.
Alan?
No.
Anthony.
Next, we'll guess your social security number.
Okay. Oh, wait,
One digit at a time.
Azriel.
I wish. That's a cool...
I don't think it's Avi. Josh put Avi in there, but I don't think it's Avi.
No. It is an unfortunately un-Jewish middle name. My Hebrew name, very Jewish. My middle name, not Jewish.
Christian.
No.
It begins with an A.
A Christian. Jeffrey, a Christian Wolfall.
Rachel Walker coming in with Adonai.
Oh, wait.
Adolf? No.
I mean, that goes with what you said. Oh, why did we not think of that? That's
Emily Zimmerman Germano got it. Emily gets the points. Yay!
Oh, that's I'm embarrassed we didn't.
Andrew. I want to call you Drew now.
I'm Andrew.
Don't.
Please don't.
Oh, the sadness in your eyes. It made me
For
believe it.
legal reasons, we can't talk about why we're so adamant against that when we're live, but we will talk about it when we go dark.
Oh, I can't wait.
I can't wait.
And on that note.
The IT crowd.
Did that skip for anyone else in the middle?
No.
It It sometimes does for me and sometimes doesn't. Musically it's all fine, but the visuals sometimes lag.
It was totally fine.
And for me, it's usually right around when Wingding over here pops up.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Improv Technology. My name is Jeff Wolfthal. I am your host, and tonight I will be joined by 4 of the most fabulous improvisers that I know. Currently, there are 3 of them. Introducing the people performing for you tonight. How rude! It's Alex Stompoli.
How rude! You got it, dude.
I was about to say, you got it, dude. It's Haley Carlson.
Yeah.
Stealing my crap like always.
You got the t-shirt, bitch.
I did.
And Woody the Woodchuck. It's Katie Hope Noble.
You're welcome.
Fabulous.
Wait, hold on. What were the ones you had planned for Jonathan and Alexis?
I made those up on the spot.
Just now?
Improv?
I know. Because that's what we're doing here tonight, guys.
Oh,
we're
wow.
improvising.
Is this show brought to you by Improv?
It is. Everything that you're going to see tonight is made up off the top of all of the performers' heads and pulled out of the deep recesses of their rectal cavities.
And who knows what's in mine, because I douched today. So.
Woohoo!
Shouldn't that? Why would that put something up there?
No, I mean, no, everything's gone now.
So who knows?
So the space is empty, so anything could live there.
Yeah, well,
It's a wide open cavern.
Who knows what's taken residence?
Hello.
I don't know why when you said take up residence, it was like the Mines of Moria. Like someone got down there and spoke friend and entered, and there's just like...
Don't speak too deeply. Don't dig too deeply. The Balrog will emerge.
The bowel run.
All right.
Look at
yes.
you, Gandalf the Gay. Okay.
Wait, we're asking what we're drinking tonight. What are we drinking, folks?
I'm on my first can of sparkling water.
Oh, I am. It is a martini. I actually am one of the few people that still puts a martini in a martini glass. Gin with vermouth run like very quickly past the glass. Katie?
I have the Walmart version of that. I had gin and some Crystal Light.
Wait, tell me you just poured the Crystal Light sugars right in the gin.
Yeah? Did you? No.
Oh, I was like, that's just flavored gin.
The only fillers that Katie will allow in Improv Technology is Jonathan Handley, and he'll be here.
I miss him.
What are you drinking there in your cave? Wait, are you in Alex?
It's dark and empty in there.
Nobody tell Jules.
Really good audio equipment.
Alex, how much are you charging? That's like a $2,000 a month apartment right there.
Honestly, that looks good.
Yeah, thank you. I Airbnb it.
You have to call the owner to get in.
Hateful.
No, I'm drinking water out of my Improv Technology mug.
Product placement. Go. Buy
That's right,
this
because
from
we
us.
have merchandise.
Where do they find it?
Threadless. The Gualtieris, being awesome from Disney, posted a link and some pictures of their Improv Technology merch. We've seen a couple sales. I'm very excited that people are digging their stuff. If you have gotten Improv Technology merch, tell us what you think about it in the comments. Katie, what's up?
I thought they were actually abroad. I didn't realize they were just in Disney. I didn't know until right now that they weren't actually abroad. I was fooled. I was bamboozled. I was like,
how'd they travel so quickly?
13 countries in one whole day.
I'm easily fooled.
It's a good quality.
No, I've fallen for many MLMs.
Aaron and Dan, if we get your permission, if we should do an ad for our merch with them as the pictures as we.
They should be the face of the brand.
They really should.
We will push T-shirts galore if it's Evelyn who is.
Oh yeah, they
like,
won't even watch our show.
Got Cookie selling it. Like she'll be like, please buy these shirts. Also, like the Gualtieri's wore their merch around the world. 2 members of the IT crowd have been abroad and brought nothing. I went to an improv show. I said nothing about what I do for a living.
That is strength. That is quality of character.
I mean, because who wants to be that person like watching an improv show like alive and you don't know anyone there and they're like, you stand up and say, I also do improv. And you sit down.
I tell you, it took everything too to like. I had to be like, "What's a good suggestion to give this troupe?" Because I
what's helpful. Listen, you guys give the best suggestions, though. We could not ask for better.
Oh
suggestions.
My god, you guys!
You guys are primo suggestions. I go to a Second City show and they're like shark.
Yeah, no, and that's universal because I watched this show in London and I don't get like it's not really foreign humor, but there are things that I didn't get. And when they were asking for like titles of a fake Jane Austen book, what was coming out of most, I was like, this is dribble. I was like, this is terrible. You're pushing a terrible agenda. Stop trying to be funny. They'll do that for us.
That's, yeah, I have gone to an improv show in Savannah, Georgia, and afterwards had my like Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair improv director business cards and like gave it to all of the actors, being like, hey, you guys want a summer gig? Shoot me an email.
I love that.
None of them sent me anything. They were like, this fucker.
They don't know what's
missed
good.
out.
They don't know what's good.
We have
I'm glad I accepted your business card when you found me in that Dairy Queen bathroom.
She wasn't even working that day. She was just there.
Listen, we are the longest running online quarantine-based improv show featuring a rotating cast of the same 6 people that has ever been online on various slots on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Friday nights.
God, I still feel like there's probably one more out there. That's
that Monday. I think we've done Mondays.
I thought Monday was on there too.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Honestly, I think like Tuesday and Sunday are the only days we haven't hit yet.
And we outlived, and I will, even when, if God forbid, it will never happen, we fold, the last thing we will say is we outlived Quibi.
We accomplished that early.
We'll always have it.
What else can we accomplish today? Segue into game.
Yes, the first game is a game that we call Objection. In this game, they're going to argue for a while. That's pretty much the game. That's all anyone needs to know about the game. So to get us started, the suggestion comes to us from Michael Russo. And we're going to talk at first about chewing on pens.
Chewing on a pen?
Yeah, chewing on a pen. Alex seems to have a strong opinion about this, so I'm going to start with Alex. 2 minutes are on the clock. And begin.
The first statement I'll present with the court about chewing on a pen, I will acknowledge is personal, and then I'll get to the factual reason as to why I have that opinion. I do not find chewing on a pen to be healthy, personally. As a child of dental work, I take my teeth care seriously. But the
Objection.
Haley?
I've met Alex's parents, and I don't think they are the concept of dental work. I think they're people.
That's fair. Sustained. Haley has the floor.
Like most human beings, Alex came from people, not from a concept. He wasn't popped from the ether. His parents are nice, and he has a bunch of them.
Never mind.
I predict he will be receiving a phone call from a few family members later. Now here's the thing: is that wouldn't it be cool if maybe like your dad was like a cloud, and your mom was like literature?
Yes, Katie.
Not an objection, but I think something to elevate my fellow improviser. I believe what she's alluding to here is Greek mythology. Oftentimes, the parents of demigods are just concepts.
Sustained. Expand.
So she was talking about a cloud, which made me think of Zeus. Zeus lives on the clouds of Olympus, correct? So the Greeks, let me tell you a little story about the Greeks. They did not believe that all mountains themselves were religious by nature, unlike other.
Alex?
I was in Greek life in college, and we never once talked about mountains.
Overruled, because if I know anything about Greek life, they talk a lot about mountain. Katie has the floor.
All right, so back to me. So the Greeks did not consider all mountains to be religious or to have spiritual value, but they did consider Olympus to be the home of the gods, so much so that when people were traveling around, they would think and hallucinate because of the high altitude that they were seeing things that were divine and
Objection.
Haley?
I've been in high altitude and I've never experienced the gift of hallucination.
Can't tell if I should sustain that or not. I'll go with it. Sustained. Haley has the floor.
My brother lives on a mountain, and when I go there, I feel sick. I don't see anything. I don't know why I'm doing a character with it.
Yeah.
It was almost like an advertisement, though, like for like Lipitor or something. Like,
Katie?
I think Haley is being paid by Big Colorado to advertise mountains.
Ooh, sustained. Katie has the floor.
There's a lot of state tourism ads that make no
And that's
sense.
time. Katie wins.
You've heard of Big Pharma, but get ready for Big Colorado.
There's no way that they could ever hire me in that magnificent state to expound upon their virtues, like their nature. They have peaks and valleys, both emotional and physical, and no one needs to pay me to say that.
But if you do want to pay us to say things such as Becca Terrio thinks that Jonathan's going to be here at 8:59 p.m., you can donate to the IT crowd if you want.
Our Venmo is always open at the IT crowd. We would also absolutely negotiate sponsorship contracts.
Absolutely.
If
Also,
the entire state of Colorado wanted
hit me up, I'd do it.
So I live in Illinois. Me and Haley live in Illinois currently. And I don't know about Haley, but at least where I am, I consistently see advertisements for Michigan and Kentucky. Like Kentucky has put all of their tax dollars into, and I'm from Kentucky, not into the state, but into advertising for Chicagoans to go to Louisville specifically.
Do you see like billboards or like videos?
I see billboards. I see bus wraps. I see crap on the CTA, and it's all Maker's Mark bourbon country. Like
this feels like sponsored directly at you.
Here to Kentucky.
I've never seen these things.
I wish Missouri did more. The Show Me State's interesting, but there are a couple of really fun billboards that I wish they pushed out more as a state. Like just their stance. There's one that I love. I pass every time I drive home from PA, and it's just this little shop on 70 that sells bullets, boots, and bologna. That's maybe.
Put fire in the chat if you have ever passed a fireworks sign, followed immediately by "God will save you," followed immediately by a gentleman's club.
I was gonna say the Lion's Den.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There is a stretch of road in Pennsylvania where routes 11 and 15 merge in between Harrisburg and like the State College area, and it is just nonstop, like gun shop, strip club, bar, gun shop, strip club, bar, diner.
The bar.
Bullets, boots, baloney.
Bullets, boots, baloney. Bullets, boots, baloney.
Watch out, Lin-Manuel Miranda. We're gonna rap about bullets.
What is the highway like? Life is the highway. Rascal Flatts did not talk about anything on the highway that I passed.
Life is a highway. I'm gonna get some baloney and boobs.
And then I'm going to be shamed just obscurely by Jesus.
Okay. All right. New game. Haley, give me an advertisement for your home state.
Oregon. Oh, the music changes it. Okay. It's really good. Sorry, no, it's so bad. Don't go there. No one wants to be in Oregon. Crater Lake. Portland. Washington. You have something to say in my commercial, Alex?
Yes, I do, because
Would you like to we can combine commercials. No, go ahead.
The way you're delivering it is it's a perfume commercial for Portland. It was just like one word. It was just like sensual. Crater Lake. Alcohol. Portland.
All right, Alex.
Uh-oh. Missouri.
You're up. Missouri.
Hi. I'm Alex Tompoli,
Hi, Alex.
and I'd like to talk to you about the Show Me State, Missouri.
The what state?
The show me state.
Show you what?
Show me.
Show me. Show me. But enough of that. Welcome to Missouri, where if you stay here long enough, you'll add letters to your state's name that don't actually exist and start calling it Missouri. Show me.
Why it called that?
The Show Me State?
Yeah.
I could not honestly tell you. It has nothing to promote.
No, it feels like an order in like sort of like a dominant sexy way.
It also feels like Family Feud. Show me state.
Oh, Katie, I hate that you just made it cool. Because referring to Missouri as the Family Feud state is funny, considering we fought each other in the Civil War.
Oh, sad. Should have put that in the ad.
Show me.
All right, Katie. You're up.
I'm waiting for my music.
All right.
From the rolling hills of Appalachia to the sweet plains of the bluegrass, hear the thunder of horses and the sound of shotgun shells. Maybe one day you'll be by that babbling brook that just won't shut up. As you hear little banjo tunes playing at a Dairy Queen. Yep, I said it. Banjos at a Dairy Queen. But you want a little bit of wow now with your Baja Blast at the Taco Bell. It's a combination Taco Bell and Dairy Queen. But the gem and heart of the state, from the natural bridge to the natural wonders of the Mammoth Caves, you too can get lost, confused, and worried in the middle of Western Kentucky. When did the time zone change? The state's not that big. How'd that happen? Oh no. So as you're driving back west towards the Appalachia Mountains. Now Appalachias, I know you Pennsylvanians. It's Appalachia. Anyway. You too can see the gem of Kentucky, which is Corbin, Kentucky, home to the very first KFC, where there's a statue of Colonel Sanders standing in the middle of an empty park, and no one really knows how he got there. And paintings everywhere of mountains that no longer exist due to coal mining. So, if you would like to live in a cheap state with, there's some people trying their best out there, and that didn't fight each other in the Civil War. We didn't take a side, technically. Or the South's hat, if you believe what my apple mouth wink lash. Screw you. I'm just kidding.
Mouth wink Appalachia.
I'm running out of things to talk about. I'm so sorry.
I mean, it was already pretty long, Katie.
Yeah.
It was a long ad.
Really close to Dolly Parton, but not quite.
Why do you think you have to come up with more?
The music kept playing.
So that was beautiful.
That was great. I love
I want
that.
another try. Sorry, weed.
Wait, Haley. Oh.
So you want to be in my ad again?
No, I was going to tell you, I found out why my state has the unofficial slogan.
First,
Tell
let me
me.
do mine.
Show me.
Weed. A problematic past. Thank you.
Y'all kicked out the Native Americans.
Ooh, Portland is being called problematic past. So, first of all, I did not know this. We use the phrase "show me state" on our license plates, and it's not the official state. There's no official state slogan to Missouri. It's just been like we've used it. We have used it since 1899, when a member of the U.S. House Committee on the Naval Affairs attended a naval banquet in Philadelphia. In a speech, he declared thusly, "I come from a state that raises corn and cotton and cockleburs and Democrats, and frothy eloquence neither convinces nor satisfies me. I'm from Missouri. You've got to show me."
I kind of dig that.
Why is that hot?
I
like it.
I love, and frothy eloquence neither convinces nor satisfies me.
I'm not satisfied.
They want the facts and they want them now.
Give me a cocklebur. Is that what it was?
Yeah, actually, I would prefer Missouri, home of the cocklebur.
Excuse me, are you Cocklebur, sir?
That depends. Who's asking?
Oh, cockle, sure, sir.
Went from Lin-Manuel Miranda to Dr. Seuss right quick. Are you Cocklebur? Cockle, sure, sir. Are you a Also, we just got the highest praise for one of HBO's most sought-off actors.
I know. I'm like, wow, you liked the game? Thank you.
You are? All right.
Oh, wait.
We improvised the game, and it was the best game in the show so far.
Yeah, that's true.
We
pretty
could
good.
top it.
I forgot to say about Oregon, we do pump our own gas. Dan reminded me that New Jersey and Oregon, we pump our own gas in case anyone was stupid out there and they didn't know that.
It's true.
Caitlin, Hope, Newble.
I don't think I heard you. You don't pump your own gas.
No, we sit there, you roll down the window, you tell the person what you want, then you give them the money, they do the gas, then you roll your window up.
Portland.
And then they come back and you roll it down just an inch and you say, thank you.
Thank you.
You know,
Them is
that's-
it customary?
Do not tip.
No. But that's one of the reasons that gas is cheaper in New Jersey and Oregon. Not only because it's refined in New Jersey, but the gas stations only have to pay liability insurance on the people operating the pump. Whereas in states where people pump their own gas, they have to pay like a large blanket liability insurance because the average Joe is pumping their own gas.
Nicole Cupo, is this true?
And in Jersey, they say bada bing.
One time.
Every time it's matters because I was there.
Another game.
Another game. All right.
We've got 47 more states to circle through.
Good point.
No, look, next time we'll have Nicole Cupo on to do New Jersey.
I don't know anyone else.
I could do New Jersey.
Nope.
That's actually.
We could have Joe on to do New Jersey.
I'm gonna do a little bit of business. Put a pin in that. That's funny. Like we could do that though.
Like having people come on and do their states.
Yes. Or like
But
pre-record
only that,
them
and then they
play them
leave.
as ads.
Yeah, that's fun. It's a good game.
All right, good. I'm glad we had fun with that one. Hopefully we enjoy this next one that we're gonna do. A game called Weird Newscasters.
I won't.
All right. In this game, I'm gonna be anchoring a news show. It was supposed to be Alexis, but it's not, so it's me now. In this news program, Katie is going to be my co-anchor. And Katie is going to be co-anchoring as a professional kite fighter. That came from Debbie Willis Hamlin, so thank you, Debbie. Alex is going to be doing the weather. And you're going to be doing weather as my neighbor, but I keep misgendering your pet no matter how many times you tell me what gender your pet is.
Happens to me all the time.
And that suggestion came to us from Evelyn Gualtieri. Clearly, someone has been heinously misgendering the Gualtieri's pets.
I just want to thank my drag daughter for bringing this forward. Well done. I and your parents have taught you well.
All right, and then Haley, you're going to be doing the sports as a sentient smartphone.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to play some news music, and then I'm going to bring them in one by one, and we'll see what happens. And here we go. Good evening, and welcome to the 836 News. My name is Chip Shepley, and tonight, our main news stories, the letter N, difficult to pronounce. Now, coming to us, doing some field reporting is my co-anchor, Carrie McNally. Carrie?
Hey, it's Carrie McNary here over at the Millennium Park. How you doing tonight? We're in the middle of a fierce kite flying competition.
See,
and I am not doing well.
What's going on out there, Carrie?
Well, we've got 7-year-olds out here who I believe have illegal kites. They are using kites with strings that are far too long and not very colorful.
How could they? How could they?
I think their parents bought it for them. I've been competitively flying kites for 6 years. But in other news, there is a lot of traffic on Lakeshore Drive tonight because somebody crashed their kite and went out to get it. And they definitely didn't do it because I knocked it out of the sky with my own honker. For those who don't know, I fly the one true kite, a homemade one made of tuppence, string, and paper. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Carmen. See, I think we all learned a valuable lesson here tonight. If you don't have tuppence, don't enter a kite fighting competition. All right, now coming to us for the weather is our ace meteorologist, Mandy Terologist. Mandy?
Thank you so much for having me. It's so wonderful to be here. Mittens and I are inside today because rain's coming. You can see because I've got my umbrella right here and a martini. But if you'll look at the chart behind, Mittens and I have had to cancel our lovely hiking trip. You look like you want to say something.
No, just, poor girl.
This shit again?
What?
Really?
She's a good girl.
Are you kidding?
No.
Do
you want me to think that your cat's a bad girl?
First of all, dog, bold of you to assume just because tiny.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Add insult to injury. You know he is sensitive about his pointy ears.
Right. Mittens is a boy.
Yes, thank you.
Dog, boy, dog. Boy, dog. You got to tell him I'm sorry.
What is this shit? I can't even get through. You know what? The rain is the least upsetting thing that is happening here right now. Do you want to know? Do you want to know how important this? Hold on. No. Stay right. Hold on.
Oh no. Where you're cutting out. Oh no. What? Oh man. What happened there? I guess we better go over to sports with our sportcaster C2E2. Hey C2.
Hi there. I hear you'd like to hear about the sports. What sport are you interested in today?
Football.
You'd like to hear about loot bowl?
No, football.
Here's the history of loot bowl in Indonesia. A popular dish commonly it's eaten amongst peasants, loot bowl is a noodle dish.
No, I said football.
Thanks for asking your sports assistants for a little more information about the sports. What would you like to hear about today?
Can we do soccer? Soccer?
Soccer? Showing you 1,000 videos featuring...
No. Cancel. No, never mind.
Would you like me to text your mom this video?
No, I definitely would. No, I absolutely would not.
Hi, what can I help you with today? Would you like me to send a pornographic video to your family?
Might as well.
Sending.
That you listen to. Jesus Christ. That's it for tonight's 8:36 news. I've been Chip Shepley. Have a good night, I guess. Holy shit, Jonathan's here!
Hey. Woo!
Magic.
Definitely have on my night shirt because I had on a shirt from that place we all have worked and I'll talk about.
I never
and
worked
had
there.
to take it off so quickly, and I didn't realize that I had an entire game. I could have changed, but here I am. Because this is real. This is me. Look
Sing
out!
it.
Yeah.
Here I
Who said
come.
8:41? Let's see.
Yeah, did anyone? They were making
Anyone
bets about when
claim
you'd
it?
be here.
Becca Terrio said 8:59.
We had an 8:37. Oh, we had an 8:39. Aaron Gualtieri, closest without going over.
Thank you.
And
To
Joe
be
had
fair, I've been here. I was here. at
Doesn't
the-
count. Doesn't count.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
All right. Y'all make the rules. So
That's true.
Should Jonathan play our new game since he joined us?
He should. Jonathan.
what have you signed me up for? You hateful ball.
You'll love it.
bastard.
You'll love it.
Oh, wait, Jeff, you are like shining in the lights of heaven.
I'm trying to not get up and turn on the light in my room and just use my ring light.
This is worse than the dark.
Screw you guys. Jonathan, we need you to do an advertisement for Georgia.
Good music.
Why is this the real men drive Ford music?
Yeah, I'm like, what am I
The
gonna
element is getting
Hang
up.
on. I need props.
I didn't get a prop.
Well, we didn't think about it, did we?
Yeah.
Jonathan's ahead of the
like
game.
the feeling of heavy between your thighs. You and your best buddy are wearing Levi Wranglers.
Keep
You
talking,
had
Jonathan.
accidentally find a dead rat in your Coca-Cola and drink it anyway.
You can dance on cards by marrying your sister and your grandma. Jonathan!
Did you strip naked in front of the IT crowd?
Just the look to the camera and the.
All right.
Is your hometown famously represented by a rooster, but you don't say the word cock without getting embarrassed?
Did your most successful actor just show titty in an online improv show? George.
Do you like peaches and questionable politics? Well, have I got a state for you? Just north of Florida, and less than the lesser of two evils, the Carolinas, there's a little state called Georgia. Now, our state capital is Atlanta.
It is.
End of sentence. And as my co-host mentioned earlier, yes, my town is famous for its chickens, but I am incapable of saying the word cock without being embarrassed. But our claim to fame, as Debbie Willis Hamlin, why do I have a mug? As Debbie Willis Hamlin will tell you, is that we do in fact have a 60-foot cock in the middle of town. Now, if that's not an allegory, a metaphor, a reason in itself to visit the state in which I was born and raised, then I don't know what is. So come on down and take a bite out of these peaches. Thank you.
Bravo.
That's
Bravo.
beautiful.
I have now been half naked on the internet, and I didn't charge anyone anything, and that goes against everything I've ever stood for.
You may not have charged anyone, but they charged us.
If you would
They're
like to donate
requesting
to
their
IT
donations back.
I have so many Venmo.
Who said
This
I'm not
was a
wearing pants?
preview of Improv Technologies OnlyFans.
I am wearing pants. They are just khaki and the same color as my skin.
A bold choice, a dangerous choice.
So then when you slapped your ass, which pocket did you hit?
Jeff lives in Alex's
Back
blood.
pocket.
Venmo the
Who is
IT.
Bloomer Studios?
That's Brianna Bloomer. And roommate Nikki, I'm sure.
Roommate Nikki, yeah.
They'll donate with a peach in the Venmo notes.
You know, we are truthfully known for peaches. I don't like peaches.
Bold assertion,
that is
buddy.
a deep, dark secret that I am sharing with all of you. Because that makes us friends.
I love peaches enough for both of us, Jonathan. Don't
Oh
you
my
worry.
God, Josh, is it up and vanished about Tara Grinstead?
He's been wanting to talk to you about this.
Oh my God, it is insane. It happened when I was in like second grade. It is huge. They're starting the trial up again right now, and it is massive news. It literally went cold, and because of this podcast, they it brought a resurgence, and they solved it, and they are currently putting the people on trial, and it is insane.
This isn't
I know
Wow.
so many people who've been asked, who've been questioned. I know people who were at the party she was at, like when she was like that was the last known place she was alive before she like disappeared. Oh yeah.
This isn't
Osceola is literally like 9 minutes from my house. It is insane. Yeah, Josh, call me sometime. I'll talk to you about it.
This isn't Fox Hunter, is it?
No, Fox Hunter also happened in Georgia, and I was also very intense. Yes, Debbie, closing arguments for today. I am so sorry. I did not mean to come into this and just completely take it over.
Derail us with your murder.
I'm just mad you did a whole like beautiful like 3-minute soliloquy about your state. You never once mentioned the amount of unsolved crime.
Yeah.
That's true. This is just the ending to the.
There's a peach world in Georgia?
Apparently,
Yeah.
Jonathan didn't know.
I don't know. I have been to the
a
cheese
gay strip
castle
club.
in Wisconsin.
Well,
Yes,
you know-
Debbie, she was.
This is.
In a pecan orchard.
We may need to have the like Improv Technology true crime podcast where we just talk about the true crime podcasts that we're listening to. Katie?
Forget that. We do it about one of our 90-second detectives.
Oh my
we do
God.
it true crime
Wait, haven't we talked about an
podcast.
improv?
One of our 90 seconds.
We have.
Absolutely did. So like this is no, they've never seen this, but back when we first started and what I'll call the kitchen days, we talked about like getting like just random suggestions and then forcing us to do like a 1 hour long murder podcast and being like, all right, crime junkies, today we have a an awful story for you. It happened in the town of, and then like,
I think it's a great idea.
Mm-hmm. And like we'd have to act out the interviews
Yeah.
with like the local people, and
I do love the thought though of it like starting with us doing a 90-second detective that gives us the like basis, and then 2 people are the hosts and the rest of us are like, witnesses or something. That would that's yeah.
Are we playing 90-second today?
we
We
weren't
haven't
going
played
to.
any games yet, so I don't think so.
That's not true. We played Objection. We played Weird Newscasters. We're skipping a
it.
couple.
We're
but since
50
we're
minutes
in-
into the game.
Since we're in a true crime mood, and Jonathan has finally joined us, I think he needs to catch up by hosting a press conference.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, yes! I love this game. Sorry.
All right, so Jonathan's going to disappear for a little bit, which isn't all that different. But while he's gone, we will endow him as someone who has done something.
How do I
And then he's going to have to
disappear?
figure out who he is. All right. So, Jonathan's suggestion is a combination of things from Emily Zimmerman Germano and Brian Smith. Jonathan is Tom Hanks, who
know him.
fought Bigfoot.
What?
Fought.
Ain't
I don't know
no crime in
why
that.
my dialect all of a sudden sounds very Canadian today. I said Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks fought Bigfoot.
It's because you're doing
Bigfoot.
It's because you're doing country.
I think it's because I've been watching the Mike Myers, the Pentaveret on Netflix.
Is that good?
It's very Canadian, and it's very good. I've only watched the first 3 episodes at this point. I find it hilarious. If other people don't, I understand. But I think it's very smart and very funny.
Katie, you have to watch Our Flag Means Death first.
Oh, very good. I'm only like 4 episodes into that.
Why are you making that face, Alex?
Are you on it somewhere?
Why are you like, should I congratulate you?
You're like, nobody's talking about how I'm in Our Flag Means Death.
Oh, God, no, absolutely not. Please, are you kidding? Have you met me? If I got a credit like that, I'd be telling everybody.
Jonathan has been there for so long.
Okay, wait.
All right, so he's Tom Hanks, who fought Bigfoot.
Okay.
All right, Jonathan, come back. Jonathan took his video out, but he didn't remove himself from the stream, so I don't know how to tell him.
Oh my God, we can't get him back.
He doesn't know because he was in control last week.
Oh my God. Maybe if we wave.
He's not looking. I bet he's in his phone right now, probably texting like Matthew Glenn Clark.
He's probably changing his
shirt.
Oh my God.
Hello?
How did you know?
Oh, I can't hear y'all. Hang on. Sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize for that. My Zoom, my StreamYard was going in and out. Yes. Here, yes. With the hand raised.
Hi, I'm Katie Noble from Cryptid. I was wondering if you guys made up yet. It seemed like a pretty nasty thing.
I am not ashamed to say that it was the biggest change in my life to date. It is a grieving process. I have come to terms with it and am willing to start talk of reparations, but I think we have a long road ahead of us. Thank you, Ms. Noble. Yes, the bald one up top.
Hi, yes, Andy from Al's Toy Barn Weekly.
Yes.
We were just curious, exactly what size does he wear?
Well, it depends. When the wings are extended, we're talking like triple D's. When they are not an A or B, yes, Saab, Mr. The man with the headphones.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. So I'm just wondering, did all this happen because you got a Woody with Wilson and we're all of a sudden feeling a little frisky?
I can neither confirm nor deny. And that is all my agent has allowed me to say. Yes, down at the bottom with the curly brown hair.
Hi, I'm Blorst from the magazine Run Blorst Run. I noticed you don't have Wilson with you today. I just realized that someone else just did this just now, and I didn't understand the reference then. But I do now that I'm also making it. Thank you and amen.
It's not the first time that I, Tom Hanks, have been asked about Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll allow it.
Thank you.
Miss Noble, yes.
Now, we know that you've had issues with Mothman, but going back to the journalist before me, what size does this cryptid wear?
Well, I just would like it to be known that the issues that I had with Mothman have been, for legal reasons, resolved.
Okay.
This cryptid, however, though, will not let me get the tape measure. Yes, you up top, the bald.
Yes, Bubba Gump here. I'm just curious, when you were running through the forest, is that when the incident began and violence broke out?
Well, I feel it's been a long time coming. In preparation for my role as a Forrest Gump, there was a lot of running. And I chose, to do it through the woods, as you mentioned. And I did have lots of people. I was stopped quite a few times, people thinking that I was Bigfoot, which is another problem entirely. That's yes, with the headphones.
Yeah, Tiny Hand from Opposite of Your Opponent's Name magazine. What describe how the altercation took place? Like, was there an announcer? Were there ring girls? Or was this more of like a schoolyard kind of thing?
Well, I mean, I would love to say that it was an official matter, that we handled it like grown man encrypted. But unfortunately, it was no better than a schoolyard duel. I have to respect, Bigfoot. I was in his territory, but when you cross the Hank, you get the stank. You know what I mean? And so it just sort of happened organically, and it just I'll just tell you this. It's a piece of advice from me, Tom Hanks, to you. Wrestling with Bigfoot is no joke. Is absolutely no joke. That's Wilson, you know how Wilson used volleyball with like the handprint? Yeah, imagine that, but my face with a foot. Yes. Any other questions? I'm happy to. Yes, Miss Noble.
Is he real?
Well, considering he kicked my ass, jury's still out. Yes.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hanks, and give Jonathan a round of applause.
I love Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm.
We know,
Why
Katie.
did you say it like that?
I do.
Look at her earring.
I had this
Oh my
custom
God.
made. That's what I do with my adult money, is get custom Bigfoot shit.
As you should.
Katie, do you follow Sax Squatch on
I
Instagram?
absolutely do. I've written a play about Bigfoot.
It's good.
Really?
Good play.
Oh, Jeff, yeah. I wrote a play about Bigfoot, and we did a staged reading of it in the middle of the pandemic. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It's called Great American Bigfoot. It's getting a rewrite, though.
Nice.
I hope there's a sex scene.
There is not. But he does fight Tom Hanks.
That's what the rewrites are. After all of them.
That's not-
I've informed your craft, that's-
All right, and now Haley will sing the hit song from American Bigfoot. Was that what it was called, Katie?
Great American Bigfoot, yeah.
Great American Bigfoot, Sex with Bigfoot.
Be 11 o'clock.
Why do I keep getting this song?
Sorry, I'll give you a different one.
Give me the I Want to Screw a Chevy song. So you went downtown, big boy. Want to see the show? You're hanging out with Hank, you tomboy. Don't you want to know who's gonna screw that guy there? Who's gonna screw big old furry dude? What's this song called? It's called
Sex with Bigfoot!
Yeah! Sex with Bigfoot, yeah! Sex with Bigfoot, yeah!
You know,
Bravo.
not many people know that Alanis Morissette wrote the lyrics for this.
It was actually supposed to be in Jagged Little Pill. It was. Actually,
I can't believe they cut it.
You wanna screw?
Sex with
All right.
me is like sex with Bigfoot. It's really confusing, and no one's gonna believe you.
So apparently, roommate Nikki says the villain at the place that we all work should be Bigfoot, but specifically Katie Noble's Bigfoot. So if we are ever lucky enough to have Katie Noble be the Halloween villain,
She'll be
we've
Bigfoot.
got to make it Bigfoot.
Oh wait, is Katie Noble's Bigfoot the one that has sex with Tom Hanks?
Yeah.
Yes, that's part of the Halloween plot.
No.
So you also have Tom Hanks.
Like, point clarity. Is it Katie Hope Noble's Bigfoot as the character, or Katie Hope Noble's Bigfoot? Like, it's a Halloween villain. You're
They're not dissimilar. The two
It's
are
one
not-
of it's one of the bot cast in a giant foot costume with a bad pedicure.
But does it have your face?
Just
No.
a gout.
episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog that had that.
I love the thought of like
I
you
should be so
unleashing
lucky.
it. You unleash it on the Shire like a Queen's Court. You're like, here, take this. Ugh, and it's just like a Bigfoot.
That would be funny though if like nothing in the plot changed except somebody in a Bigfoot costume just ran through all the plot shows. Like that. There's no villain. It's just canonically Bigfoot is on the Shire.
Honestly, that is not unlike what we had last year.
Yeah.
What happened last year?
Bartleby the Beast of Braemore Downs, our local cryptid.
What?
Katie, pay attention.
Come on, I say. That wasn't right.
I don't know what you said.
Come on, just.
Come on, I say. It's como se dice. It's like how do you say in Spanish?
How do you
but
say?
I always say it wrong. Come on, I say.
Like, how do you say, Katie? Like, no one knows.
All right, we are at 9:01, but I still want to do one final game. Just very quick lightning round of I like my partners.
Yes.
Ready? I'm gonna do it. Lightning. In
All
and
right,
out.
first one, electric toothbrush.
I like my
Well,
partners like I like my electric toothbrush, battery powered.
That's-
I like my. Oh, please
Go
don't. No.
I like my partners like I like my electric toothbrush in my mouth in the morning.
I like my partners like I like my electric toothbrush. They pulsate a couple of times when they want me to switch spots.
I like my butt.
Lightning round, lightning round.
Makes me gag every time.
Next one,
That's
I like my
bad.
partners like I like my VCR.
With a pencil and a pole.
There's a setup, Haley.
No, if I do this setup, I lose the joke. I gotta do it this way.
I just got a weird image of Josh Kahn.
He talks backwards if you do it.
Oh God.
Oh my god. Well, that's
Jesus.
I like my partners like I like my VCR choking on tape.
I like my partners like I like my VCR, just jamming in at least 2 hours of entertainment into them.
I like my partners like I like my VCR. The last time I used it, it destroyed my copy of Power Rangers the movie.
You haven't forgiven it.
Ah!
I have not.
My partners like my VCR. If you don't blow the dust out of its hole, you can't use it right.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, that's right. That's last one. I like my partners like I like a glass slipper.
I like my partners like I like my glass slipper. I leave one behind on the stairs every time I leave a function.
I like my partners like I like my glass slippers. Gone by midnight.
I like my partners
like I like my glass slippers. They hurt my feet.
Oh!
I like my partners like I like my glass slippers. I have to cut off a part of my foot for it to fit right.
Oh,
I like my partners like I like my glass slippers. Beautiful, but impractical.
I like my partners like I like my glass slippers. It's been in every house in the kingdom.
And that's the game. That's where we're ending it. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. If you enjoyed what you saw, our Venmo, as always, is open at the IT Crowd. If you want to pick up some IT Crowd merch, check out our Threadless, improvtechnology.threadless.com. We've got band shirt t-shirts. We've got mugs. We've got regular t-shirts with our names on it. And there's like phone cases and all kinds of stuff. if you got our stuff and want to talk about it, talk about it. Also, it's been a while since we've had anyone leave a review on our Facebook page. So if you're enjoying what you're seeing and you want to leave a review on our Facebook page, there's a section on the page to leave reviews. Let people know what you think about us, because it's just real nice and it helps people find us and makes our page more popular. We'll get to 1,000 likes someday.
I don't think we will, Jeff.
We're painfully close.
We are so close.
Will.
I thought we've already reached 1,000. Did somebody unlike us?
We have 1,000
followers, but not 1,000.
But they don't like us enough to
Yeah.
like us. They're like, oh, I'll see what you're doing, but I'm not going to like it every time, which is fair.
That's fair.
I don't like it every time.
You just talked about sticking a pencil in your boyfriend.
Yeah. We have 989 likes.
Oh my!
But
we'll
1,098 followers.
There's like 100 people that don't want to like us.
Yeah.
When you're done with the show, everyone who's watching, just look at the page. Maybe you thought you liked us, but maybe you only followed. So
let me go see if
check.
I've
Yeah, and maybe all of us should check too.
Well,
just us.
And on that note, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It's been lovely. Jonathan, have you just been following so far?
No.
The IT crowd.
Mwah. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Oh no.